Hi, Internet. Let's try the New York Times crossword puzzle for Saturday, April 20th. This puzzle was constructed by Garrett Chalfin and Andrew Kingsley and edited by Joe Fagiano. This will probably be a difficult puzzle for a Saturday, so let's get started. One across, Napoleon had a large one, a large hat maybe. He's typically depicted with one of those large hats from that era. 4 across, cut close. I don't know. 9 across, moved in a way, moved emotionally. I have to remind myself on Saturday that the clues will be deliberately written to be misleading most of the time, so it's not the first thing you think of. 13 across, where you'll find women out to drink. I don't know. 16 across, first city to reach a population of 1 million people in the 2nd century BC. Could it be Rome? I'll try that. Probably other things it could be. But with 4 letters, that may be plausible. 17 across, platonic outing. Not sure. 18 across, lament. To alas, maybe? I don't know. 19 across, get set. Don't know. 20 across, course. Addendum. Not sure. 22 across, baby squirrel. I don't know the word for a baby squirrel. 23 across. Blank volat propries, Oregon's motto. I don't know. 24 across, square root of 64. Okay, a language and a math clue. 64 is 64. The square root of 64 is 8. And then we translate that into Spanish, and it is ocho. Okay. That took a long time to figure out. 26 across, disturbs, don't know. 28 across, Jerry Rice's 208 for short. Jerry Rice played football for the 49ers, I think. I don't know what 208 was. Maybe his receptions. I don't know. 29 across, littlest complaint in an idiom. I'm not sure. 30 across, free. Don't know. All right, let's look at the downs up here in the top of the puzzle. 1 down, topper for a holiday party. Well, a party hat. Don't know. 2 down, 70s, Ford. A Ford. That's not clicking. 3 down, whom King Tut's mummy was made to resemble. No idea. 4 down, 1. For 90 degrees, and 8 across is highlighted. I don't know. 5 down, lacked pop. No. 6 down, wind up. Not sure about that. 7 down, a quote, and sore must be the storm that could blank the little bird that kept so many warm. From Emily Dickinson, I guess. Sore must be the storm that could do something to the poor little bird that kept so many warm. I don't know. 8 down, 4 down. 9 down, something to wrestle with. You could arm wrestle. You could wrestle with an arm, with your arm, if you're arm wrestling. 10 down, creatures inspired by George Lucas's dog. Or those Wookiees or Ewoks? Neither of those fit. What other dog-like creatures were there? I don't know. 11 down, like many gift cards nowadays. Not sure. And 12 down, crash sites. Don't know. 15 down, it appears on 78% of all national flags. Is that a color, red, or is it some kind of symbol like a star or I think it might be red. 14 down, crash sites. We just had that, didn't we? And 12 down is crash sites. And crash sites, but spelled differently. And 14 down has a question mark at the end. So it'll be jokier than originally than you might think. 21 down, bank worry. Overdraft, something like that. 25 down, like well-worn shoes. No, and 27 down, end of an overplayed pickup line. Not sure about that. All right, well, not much luck. I'm going to put that O back in for Rome. The arm gives me some confidence that that is correct. All right, 31 across. Someone better call the fire department because you just got burned. Okay, that's funny. Don't know. 34 across, sentimental feelings. I love you for sentimental reasons. That doesn't help. 35 across, component of a Cobb salad. Lots of things go in a Cobb salad. Blue cheese, bacon bits. Oh, I don't know. 36 across, Toby blank, the 12th night character who says, "Thou art a scholar. Let us therefore eat and drink." Toby, that does not click. 37 across, washed out. Not sure. And 38 across, blank, Santos. Fictional setting of Grand Theft Auto 5. Okay, have not played that game. Is it Los Santos or Dos Santos, something like that? I don't know. Let's look at these acrosses. Maybe 35 across, box in a cab. The fare meter, no. 34, bringing about. 31 down, dips, so to speak. Not sure. 29 down, national dish of Ukraine. Pierogi? Don't know. Lacked pop, we saw that. Like well-worn shoes, don't know. 32 down, catch. No. Oh, maybe nab. I don't have much else going on in the puzzle. Let me plug in nab and maybe it'll spark some thought. 33 down, conductor Seiji. I don't know. That looks kind of like a Japanese name, but that doesn't help. 30 down, mysterious ancient geoglyphs in the Peruvian desert. Ooh, something with an N. Not sure. 21 down, bank worry, and 27 down, end of an overplayed pickup line. Okay, we didn't get much help there. Let's continue with the acrosses down here. 41 across, loud. No. 42 across, fire. To fire someone from a job, or fire a weapon, or just the noun fire. I don't know. 44 across, the stuff of legends. Not sure. 45 across, mighty thing. No. 46 across, hound, or part of a hound. So maybe hound is a verb to, nope. 48 across, popular video editing software. iMovie. No, we'll come back to that. 50 across, mythical figure who sacrificed an eye in order to drink from the well of knowledge. Don't know that. 52 across, chew the doors, say. Don't know what that means. 54 across, pantry array, cans. Not too confident about that, but let's give it a shot. 55 across, green tinted cocktails. Could be grasshoppers or, maybe that would fit. Nope, it does not fit. 56 across, it might put you in an awkward position. Not sure. 57 across, that is not good. An old competitor of the Plymouth Barracuda. I don't know. Well, this is a Saturday puzzle for sure. 41 down, behind. No. 35 down, box in a cab. Bringing about. 51 down, operator of the Utah Data Center, for short. I know there is a big server farm that the government runs out there in Utah. It might be the NSA. 47 down, courtesy, as a courtesy. Let's try that. 42 down, full of life. Not sure. 43 down, get a running mate. That's not clicking. 53 down, big whoop. Nope. The mysterious ancient glyphs, drug prescribed under the name disoxin, familiarly. I really have trouble saying familiarly. 44 down, Pulitzer Prize winning Susan Blank Parks. I don't know. 38 down, very intro. Oh, so very. No, that doesn't help. Second guesser's question. Are you sure? Is it though? I don't know. And appear as such. All right, let's go back up here to this northeast corner. Moved. I was moved by your speech. I was no. Lament might be moan. Let's try that. Moan and groan, to lament something. Wookiees, I really like that. Moved, odd, yeah. Baby squirrel. Baby fox is a kit. Maybe a squirrel is also a kit. Wookie. Am I missing some kind of spelling trick about it? 11 down. Like many gift cards nowadays, could be emailed, yeah. And crash sites, dents. You might see dents in your car after a crash. Okay. So, 26 across, disturbs. Royals, you could royal a stream and disturb the bottom of it. Wookiees. Free. No fee. Like a credit card or some kind of offer? Maybe. Do you come here often? That is an overplayed pickup line. Someone better call the fire department because you just got burned. Could that end in PTSD somehow? I don't know. 21 down, bank worry. Like the financial institution or the bank of a river? Erosion might be a worry about a river bank. If I took this S out, are there two E's at the end of Wookiees? I-E-E-S? I don't know that I've ever seen it written down. Yeah, I know there's some kind of N that's not going to click. It may click if I get some more letters. You've been bested. Sentimental feelings. Bacon bits are one of the components of a Cobb salad. What's component? Crumbled bacon? Maybe? I don't know. 33 down, I don't know the name of that. Conductor, 37 across, washed out. Wan, maybe? Well, some of these I really like. Some of them I am dubious about. Can I build off of this? If only I could get 30 down. I remember this from the Indiana Jones Lego game based on the Crystal Skull. It had a bunch of, like those mysterious things around the world, like the Bermuda Triangle and these glyphs in the Peruvian desert. That's what I'm thinking of as I try and remember what the name was, because it was on the screen. It was like a level you could play. I don't know. 33 down. No, could it, and then Kawa, Ishikawa, something like that. 42 across. Fire. You're fired. You are axed. Nope. To hound someone. Well, what is part of a hound? To tail? Hounds have tails. If you were tailing someone, could you be hounding them? Maybe. Full of life. Vibrant. Chew the doors. I don't know what that means. This is something to do with absinthe. Absinthe is green tinted. Full of life. Get a running mate. So probably not in the political sense where you choose a running mate to be your vice president. Is it something about dating or joining a running club? Well, I'm just not saying it. Fire. Okay, what about over here? 41 across, loud. 45 across, mighty. The mighty. I don't know. Odin. Is that why Odin only had one eye? Maybe. I don't know that story from Norse mythology, but I know Odin, the Norse god, had only one eye. Maybe that's what it is. Behind. Box in a cab. Bringing about. Could it end in ing? What would put you in an awkward position? Yoga? Doing yoga might put you in an awkward position. An asana pose. Behind. What if this is tushy or something like that? Pantry array. Let's take cans out. Oh, I like the N there for ing. 35 down. Box in a cab. No, those aren't clicking either. Full of life. Get a running mate. What about over here in this corner? 38 down. Very. Intro. Very into. Very into. I was misreading the clue. This little small type above the grid is tough on my old aging eyes. Very into. Keen on? I don't know. Let's try it. 49 down. Second guesser's question. Was it Key Santos? Appear as such, maybe seem so? Does it appear as such? Does it seem so? I don't like that K. Los Santos, isn't that supposed to be some kind of fictional version of Los Angeles? Maybe. What is the stuff of legends? If I kept this as an L. Let's try iMovie. I've tried video editing in iMovie. You'll notice I don't really edit my videos. I record them using Loom and then just kind of post them from there. I don't do a lot of editing. That's a skill I would like to develop. If you have any recommendations, let me know in the comments. Love. I'm very into. I love. Or is it? Yeah, that might be a second guesser's question. Or is it? Lore, could that be the stuff of legends? Very into could be loving. So I like an ism ending for there. Chew the doors, or maybe I don't. Is that a... Chew the doors doesn't really make sense. But if you were saying do the chores and you mixed it up, that would be a Spoonerism. Ooh, boy. If that's what it is, I'd count myself lucky that I saw that. Lori? Susan Lori? Susan Laura? Appletinis are cocktails that might be green tinted. Okay. Meth? You don't prescribe meth, do you? Is there another drug? Maybe it is meth. Who knows? Big whoop, maybe ole, a whoop like in the soccer game in a Spanish-speaking country. Get a running mate, elope. You get a mate because you are getting married, but you are running from the wedding. You are eloping Okay. Full of life, maybe zippy? This was fire, right? Fire could be zeal. You show some fire, you show some zeal, some enthusiasm for something. Full of life, zippy, yeah. That is not good. Yeesh, yeesh, yeah. Those expressions could be synonymous. Yeesh, that is not good. I'm going to say Nazcalines. I want to have a Z in there somewhere. I think that's the only place left for it. For the mysterious ancient geoglyphs. All right, well, I'm this bottom corner doesn't look that bad. You just got burned. Sentimental feelings, warm and fuzzies. Okay, let's take nab out. I like warm and fuzzies, but it doesn't fit. I like bacon. I like crumbled bacon, but that doesn't fit either. Oh, wow. 25 down, like well-worn shoes. Comfy? Well-worn shoes could be comfortable. Maybe you'd say comfy. Something crispy bacon? Might be a component of a Cobb salad. Crumbled up bacon bits would have to be crispy to be crumbled. Okay. Catch. Oh, wait, it still is nab. Or is there some other word for catch? No. If that were you, catch. Could a nub be a catch, like something that gets caught on something else? I'll take nab out again. That could easily be a Z. Izawa or Ozawa could be a plausible Japanese name. I just don't know what it is. I like roasted. Ah, there's the rub. What's the catch? There's the rub, as Shakespeare said. I found the catch. I figured out the thing that could go wrong, the problem. So let's put roasted in. And let's put fuzzies in. Warm and fuzzies. Maybe it's just warm fuzzies. But yeah, Seiji Ozawa sounds like a plausible Japanese name. Could it be roasted? If that were a W, bringing about. Resting? No. Dips. Like dips for chips, salsas? Or dips is the dance move. Or dips for decreases. I don't know. Is borscht the national dish of Ukraine? The beet soup. Boom, roasted. Boom, roasted. Call the fire department. Get out the Neosporin because you just got burned. All right, let's try warm fuzzies. Does that help? 29 across. The littlest complaint in an idiom. Oh, yeah. Look, yeah, all these things happened and this guy stands here, doesn't say boo. He doesn't make any complaint at all. Okay, yeah. So it's going to end in oomph. Had no oomph. It lacked pop. It had no oomph. Okay. Toby, I don't know that character. Box in a cab. Still not sure. Bringing about. Dips. Bain, the French word for baths. You could take a dip. Loud. I'm going to bring about. I'm going to let's try bain. It's a pretty advanced French word, not one that you might pick up in casual conversation, maybe. Bain de Soleil, remember that? Toby Bunch, Toby Wrench. What is the box in a cab? I can only think of taxi cab, which makes me think it's something else, but what other kind of cab would there be? Cab can be short for Cabernet, for a wine, but why would you have a box in a glass of wine? I don't see how that would fit. Garish. There's a verb. What hath God wrought? Iron wrought. What? That's the past tense of what verb? To. I don't know. Wrought iron fence. What did you do to the iron to make it wrought iron? You. I don't know. All right, let's come back to that section. We've filled in everything that leads there, so if I can't figure it out, I'm not going to have any additional clues. Cut close, shave maybe? Like a close shave? I'm not thrilled about that. Where you'll find women out to drink. So it's leading me to think something like singles bar, a place where you'd go to drink and meet women, but the question mark and the fact that it's Saturday makes me think it's going to be something completely different. A platonic outing. It's like some kind of friend. This isn't a date. It's I don't know. Get set. What does that mean? Volat, I think, means flies or steals. Propries could be your own. He flies on his own. I don't know. Can't figure it out from the Latin. 208 yards doesn't sound like a lot. He was he a quarterback? I think he was a running back. 208 yards for a running back? I don't know. Topper. Why did I have hat here? Napoleon had maybe he had a large ego as well. Topper for a holiday party. And if this were an E, does that help? No. Afford. Let me try ego. Osiris. That's somebody from Egyptian mythology. Maybe the mummy was meant to resemble Osiris. I think he was the lord of the underworld or something like that. A Ford Galaxy was a car from the 70s. Does that help? Axis, volat proprius, the axis turns on its own. Could this be some kind of hat? TYs, or I want to say TDs. Afford. Could this be a D? What would, I don't know. Get set, harden, like cement. To get set is when the cement hardens. What kind of hat would you have at a holiday party? Crash sites. Beds. I'm going to crash. I'm going to go to sleep. I need a bed for that. I don't like TYs. I don't know what that means in a football context. I don't think it means anything. 4 down, 1 for 90 degrees. 4 down, for example. wind up. Swore must be the storm that could. Birch, the little bird. No. Let's try red for something that appears on 78% of all national flags. This could be some kind of bar, maybe. East, 90 degrees could be east. One for east. I just don't understand what's going on here. Course addendum. I don't see how that could be a T. A course. Is it like a course of a meal, like a dessert, a friend date? Is that a thing? That's not a phrase I've heard, but that would certainly be a platonic outing. That means we could take Galaxy out and maybe make this TDs for touchdowns. A Ford that doesn't help. You'll find women out to drink at a could this be end? You'll wind up in a ditch. You'll end up in a ditch. I like had no oomph. Swore must be the storm that could. None of this is clicking it. An elf hat? Oh, a lesbian bar. Women who are out, who are lesbians, who are out in terms of identifying their sexuality, could be at a lesbian bar, out to drink. Okay, yes. Ford Gerand? That's not clicking. 1 for 90 degrees. Is it ratio and line? Maybe there's some kind of mathematical relationship that I don't understand. A line has a ratio of 1. Okay, I think yeah, it would be flat. Cut close. I don't like that H, but it's not H. What is lacked pop going to be? A bash? Course addendum. Yeah, like a side dish for your course that you're eating. So if we do say course is part of a meal, the addendum could be a side. Abashed, I don't know what abashed means exactly, but unabashed means kind of like unaffected, not embarrassed. So maybe the original meaning of abash could be something like to be blown off course by a wind. Cut close. Shear, sine. That's a word from trigonometry that I don't know what it means. Had no oomph. Shear could be cut close. Yes, a sine. Maybe the the sine for 90 degrees is 1, and that is a ratio. Okay, I will throw myself on the mercy of the puzzle. I didn't do trigonometry in high school, so I don't really know. All right, well, I think we've got all that except for this. I like ego. Why would you wear an elf? Oh, you could wear an elf hat at a Christmas party. this could be anything. I don't know a Ford. Gerald Ford, the president. Okay, genius. Yeah. I don't know what alias volat proprius means, but it looks plausible. 70s Ford, not a car. He was a Ford, not a Lincoln, as he famously said about himself in a very funny, humble way. Gerald Ford was the president in the 70s, I guess. Okay. All right, we've got that. That took longer to figure out than it should have. Crispy bacon, I liked that for 35 across. Box in a cab. I really like Odin and I really like yoga, but I don't like this D ending. Is it the cab of a semi-truck would have a CB radio in it? Yes. Okay. Tins for pantry array. I had cans in there, but if we think more British-y, maybe it could be tins. Behind could be your booty. Yes. Okay. Mighty thing, a mighty oak, the mighty oak tree. Yes. Reeking. Loud could be brash. Yes, you could wreak havoc, bring about havoc. Oh no, fiddlesticks, indeed. Toby Bench, wreaking. Is there any other word for wreaking havoc? I don't really like bain, but I like boom, roasted, warm fuzzies, crispy bacon, Toby Birch, dips. Is there some other word that could go here? Baits. I like brash for loud. All right, well, I'm not going to figure it out, I think. I hope maybe I just have a typo somewhere else in the puzzle. Let's reveal the grid and figure out what I am missing. Reveal anyway. I'm not that worried about my stats. Let's admire the puzzle such as it is. Bales. Dips. Bales. I guess like to bail water. Yeah. Like you're bailing out a boat. I guess you're dipping into the water and dumping it out. And Toby Belch. Okay, well, I don't know the name of that character. I think I saw 12th Night once, but I don't remember that character's name. All right. Well, I'm not too concerned about not being able to figure out Toby Belch and Bales, but I'm pretty pleased with myself for figuring out the rest of this puzzle. Gerald Ford. Didn't I say at the very beginning it's not going to be something that you think it is? So I kept thinking that was going to be a kind of car, and I should have said, well, what could it be other than a car? And obviously Gerald Ford would have come to my mind. I don't know what alias volat proprius means, so that's no help. That clue is no help in figuring out that is an L. What else was so hard? Boom, roasted, warm fuzzies, and crispy bacon. The clues are not really set up to help you figure that out. Nazca lines. Yeah, Nazca, I think, is the place in Peru where these are one of the places where they're found, and they are lines, kind of large lines in the desert that are visible from the air and hard to see from the land. So Nazca lines. Spoonerism was really kind of just a lucky guess, as was Appletini, really. And tins. So tin isn't that's what canned food is known as tinned food in the UK, but there's nothing in the clue to suggest like a British interpretation of that word. And obviously I don't know sine and ratio, other than the fact that they are words from math, but I don't know what they mean. So very difficult puzzle. That is typical for a Saturday. I'm glad I was able to solve it, so to speak, with one little misunderstanding here, which I'm not going to beat myself up about. All right, thanks for watching. Please join me on my channel for more puzzles and games, and I'll see you next time.